All right, so we're going to get started here. So we're going to start with some sun salutations. So let me just pull up my timer here. I'll show you what it is. We're going to do each exercise for 25 seconds, and then we'll transition. There's a 10-second transition. I mean, I think many of you have taken my class, so you kind of know how I operate. But we'll get going. All right, so we're going to start with sun salutations. So we're going to inhale our arms up, and then exhale all the way down, and then we're going to inhale to a flat back, and then exhale all the way down, and then big inhale all the way up. Nice big stretch, and then go ahead and just repeat those. We've got 10 more seconds, and then exhale all the way up. Excellent. And then the next one, what we're going to do is a wide leg forward fold. So go ahead and get a wide stance. And then we're going to hinge from the hips. If you want, you can use your chair. But we're going to hinge from the hips. And then if you want, you can kind of rock side to side. You can hang here and rock side to side. Just kind of loosening up, stretching out the hamstrings. You can walk the arms. And if you're at your chair, you could don't go all the way down, kind of just do a wide. It's kind of hard to see, but yes, like so. Good. And then the next one we're going to do is a reverse lunge with an overhead reach. So it looks something like this. You can, so with the reverse lunge, you could just step back and reach up and then alternate. Or if you want to bend the back leg down, go ahead and do that. Big stretch overhead. Excellent. You have 10 more seconds to go. Excellent. And then we're going to move into side leg raises. So we're going to stand here. If you want, you can bend the leg and then bring it out to the side. Try to keep your torso nice and steady, and then just leg goes out and then back in, and control it back in. Squeeze that inner thigh. So squeeze here and then squeeze it back in. Again, leg can be straight. Excellent. We got 10 more seconds to go. You can let go of the chair to work on balance. Hands can go on the hips. Excellent. And then we'll go to side two. Excellent. So here we go. You want to keep the foot flexed. Abs are tight. Move from the hip. You want to kind of avoid doing something like this. Sitting all day, our hip muscles kind of go to sleep, I guess, if you will. It's a great time to wake them up. You can do any of these stretches during any meetings if you don't need to be on your camera, or you can be on camera if you'd like. And then the next one we're going to do is a leg raise. So you could, a couple options for this next one. You could bring a leg up and then back down. You can angle the leg. This is a bar move. You can flex the foot and then bring it up and squeeze and then back down. Or if you want, you can simply stand here and lift up, squeeze that quad, and then bring it back down. A couple different options. Good. Excellent. And then side two, if you want to switch sides, you can. So either we're coming up, you can angle it and go up. Sometimes one side works better than the other. Good. Or you can keep that leg straight and squeeze. Good. Abs are tight, moving from the hips. 10 seconds to go. Good. Draw that belly button in as that leg comes up if you're bending the leg. Excellent. And then we're going to do some kickbacks. I'm going to turn sideways. So you can bend the leg and then squeeze the glute, really fire up the hamstring, and then bring it back. Squeeze it up. You could also, I'm going to turn forward, bend the leg kind of like how we had it in the front, and then kick back like this as well. Excellent. Good. Moving through the hips, squeeze the glute. This way, when you're angled like this, very small movement. Good, and then side 2. So here we go. Back, couple options. Good, keep the torso upright. Abs are still tight. 10 more seconds to go. Warming up the hips, we're gonna do some squats next. Excellent, so for squats, we're gonna do a squat. You can use the chair if you'd like, or do a squat and then kick up, squat, kick back. So you keep your squat a little bit modified by not going down as deep, and then come up, squat down and up, or you can bring it nice and deep. Really keeping those hips, so knees are gonna go out, glutes are working, fire up the hamstrings, should feel those. Good, and then we're gonna do some squats with a lift. And then squat, lift. If you want, you can do a squat twist. That's getting a little bit more advanced. So here we go. So squat, lift. You can twist. As you're twisting, draw that belly button in, or again, you can keep it nice and simple. You could do a squat and then lift, squat, lift. Excellent, and then the next one, lateral lunges, nice and wide. So stepping to the side, I'm just gonna move my chair just so I have more room. So nice wide stance. Bring it to a lateral lunge, come to the center. Make sure your toes are pointing forward and your hips are over your heel, driving through the foot. And you can stand behind your chair, like so. Excellent, so the next one is a calf raise. So you're gonna go up onto the balls of your feet and then slowly bring it down. And then back up. Try to avoid doing that, where you go up and then quick down. Control it up, and then control it down. Almost there. Excellent, and then we're gonna bring it to our chair for some dips, and I'm gonna turn sideways because that's probably best. So you can position yourself onto your chair. You can keep your knees bent, that's probably the more modified, and then bring it down, and then up with your fingers pointing towards you. Bring it down and up. If you want a little bit more advanced version, you can bring your feet out a little bit more. Bring it down and up. Excellent. And then the next up is going to be bicycle crunches, sitting down. These are fun. So from our chair, we're essentially going to bring our knee up and then touch the opposite elbow and really twist and pull in that belly button. Excellent. Move through the core. Almost there. Excellent. And then we're going to do some side bends. So we're going to bring it down to the side, getting a stretch, but then we're going to use our obliques to bring it back to center. And then we'll do the other side. If you want to keep goalpost arms, we can add an isometric back exercise. Pull with the obliques, bring it to the side, and pull. Really pulling from your obliques. Keep that belly button into the spine. You can add that stretch. A couple different options for this one. Excellent. And then last one, push-ups. You can do this from a chair. You can do it from the wall. Hopefully my chair isn't right here. So with push-ups, engage the core, bring it down. If your chair is a little wider, that's nice. If you have a desk, you can do these from your desk. Keep those elbows tucked in. Elbows are pointing back towards behind you. Chest comes between the hands. If you're up on a wall, then it's hard to show you, but like still, you can keep your elbows in. A couple different options for that one. Anyway, so that is that. Does anyone have any questions?